Welcome back to Crystal Talks. It is Cynthia and Katie here, sharing another uniquely magical crystal with you today. And this one is super special. It has a legend behind it. It aligns with the Greek Mother Earth goddess Gaia, all of the chakras and the elements of earth and wind. It's a pretty special crystal. What are we talking about today, Cynthia?
Lemurian Quartz, also known as Lemurian Seed Crystal. Very, very, very interesting stone, but you've got my interest piqued. What is that legend, Katie? Tell us.
Absolutely. Well, there's a whole legend behind Lemuria, right? We've kind of heard of Lemuria. It is also known as Mu, or the motherland of Mu. And it is believed by some to have been a continent located in the southern Pacific between North America and Asia/Australia. The story of the mystical land has rich history and it's been captivated for many years. So there's a whole legend behind Lemuria, but let's focus in on the Lemurian quartz, or the Lemurian seed crystals. They're said to have originated in Lemuria, or Mu, and the civilization, according to legends, existed in ancient times in the area of the South Pacific. The area is beneath the sea now. The Lemurians are believed to have foreseen a cataclysmic event. What a word to say. And prepared the seed crystals to preserve their knowledge and traditions. Legend tells us that the Lemurians have departed the earth for the stars, and other inhabit the deep inner reaches of our planet, perhaps as light beings or spirits. So Lemuria and Atlantis, they have these ancient civilizations that we know about, that we hear about, these legends, right? And the Lemurian crystal is said to hold the wisdom and the knowledge and all the information, healing wisdom, knowledge about the world, about life, about oneness, about consciousness, and such a high vibration from these beings who lived these magical lives, if you will. And so the Lemurian quartz holds this magical power and wisdom, and you get to access it every single time you work with the Lemurian quartz, which is pretty amazing, if I do say so myself. And so, Cynthia, can you share with us what are some of the other benefits we know about this stone?
As we've mentioned, it's a very, very high vibrational stone. It has the same benefits as clear quartz. So you've got all of those benefits that we've gone over before. Plus, it has that very, very strong historical connection with past lives. And so you can imagine, how beneficial this is going to be if you're trying to go back into past lives for healing, for finding out what the traumas are that you've carried with you through the generations. This is the one that you've got to have. It's so useful in that past life recall, and it also has the strength to remind us that we can do whatever we set our minds to, whatever our mind, our heart, and our soul is set to. We can produce that. We have that ability, and at the same time, it strengthens our connection with nature, which is, it's no surprise because that's where we're getting all this magic is from nature. And just as a little fun thing, if you want to do some astral travel, then Lemurian quartz is your companion. There you go. How magical is
Absolutely.
that, Katie?
It is magical for sure. And it's a great stone to, like you do astral travel. It's a great stone to meditate with, to access that ancient wisdom, right? That's what astral travel, if you go up in that space, then you're accessing all those past lives. You're accessing all that wisdom, right, in the astral realm. And it can balance your chakras. It can support connection to angels. So it really, really has this really powerful energy to support you. And it's a great stone to use in meditation for all of those purposes, just to sit with yourself and to connect inward and access that divine wisdom that already lives inside of you, to access that wisdom of your past lives. And perhaps we don't even know, maybe you were an ancient Lemurian at one time, and you might discover that when you work with a Lemurian quartz. Who knows? Perhaps you've got all this ancient wisdom inside of you, and the Lemurian Quartz is going to help you bring it to your consciousness. I mean, it's possible. You can also pair it with yoga poses. And what I say when we're talking about yoga with Lemurian Quartz, pair it with the yoga poses that you are guided to practice when you hold the stone in your hand. It's a stone of wisdom, of ancient wisdom. Trust in its wisdom. And when you hold it and you're thinking about yoga, what comes to mind? That's what you need. That's what the wisdom is telling you. Trust in that and use it to kind of guide you through your yoga practice. How else can we use this beautiful Lemurian quartz?
Well, it's great to use in jewelry to clear blockages. If you're trying to access that wisdom, those blockages are what's standing in your way. So, bring in the Lemurian quartz to help clear those blockages. And as we've said before, wearing it in jewelry so it's right next to your skin gives you that real direct connection. We've talked about, Katie, it's great to use in meditation to access that inner knowledge and your own inner wisdom. It's also great to place under your pillow as you sleep if you're working on dream recall. In Feng Shui, it's used to bring in those high vibrations and positive energy into any space. And this is another great one to use in your roller bottles.
Absolutely. Such a great one to just have in your life. I mean, so much magic there. So much. I love it. Anyway, what oils can we pair with the Lemurian quartz if we're using it in our roller bottles or just to pair with, using it in general?
Pick your intuition, your intention. Use your intuition to pick your intention. There we go. That's what I meant to say. If it's amplification, frankincense is going to be a great place to go. For clarity, look at rosemary, lemon, or the focus blend. Working on that intuition, clary sage, litsea, blue tansy. Dream recall, clary sage, rose, or sandalwood. If you're just wanting to bring more positivity and joy into your life, then look at lemon, wild orange, lang lang, or melissa. And to connect with that wisdom to help you, get that deeper connection, then give frankincense, Douglas fir, or petitgrain a try. Again, those are just places to start. Always, always, always listen to your intuition and what works for you. Anything in particular they're calling to you today, Katie?
The sandalwood is actually calling out to me, maybe some dream recall. I feel like sometimes I have dreams and sometimes I'm like, I just don't remember any dreams. I'm not having any dreams. And so the sandalwood's kind of calling out to me, maybe remember those dreams and access them because your intuition works with you through your dreams. Spiritual wisdom comes through your dreams. Your dreams have so much information in them. So it's such a powerful way to receive that wisdom, to receive that information. And you can also pair Lemurian quartz with mantras. We always share a couple with you. I trust the wisdom within to guide me to the next best step in my life. Really great mantra to use with Lemurian quartz because it holds all of that wisdom. And I breathe in divine love and ancient wisdom. I am open to receive. Something really, really big, like Cynthia was saying, is sometimes you're blocked from receiving that wisdom, from receiving that divine energy and that ancient knowledge. And using that mantra opens up your mind, opens you up to receive, and pairing it with that Lemurian quartz really amplifies that energy of clearing those blockages so you can actually receive that ancient wisdom, knowledge, and divine love from the energy of this crystal. So if you would like a PDF with all this information, just drop PDF below and let us know. We'll get it right over to you. And thanks for being here. Get yourself a Lemurian quartz. Don't wait. Bring the magic into your life. And we will meet you back here next week with our final magical, uniquely magical stone.